She screamed, "I can't believe you'd do this." After I took a stand and froze our joint account to stop her from giving our savings to her deadbeat brother. She realized I was right when I, 34 male, was checking our bank account during lunch when I saw it. Another transfer. $3,000 to my brother-in-law Damon. That made $15,000 in 4 months. Called my wife Lydia, 32, immediately. Me, "Did you just send Damon $3,000? Lydia, "He needed it. His landlord was threatening eviction." That's the 3rd eviction emergency this year. He's going through a rough patch. He's been going through a rough patch since I met him 6 years ago. That's my brother. I can't let him be homeless. Hung up. Went straight to the bank. I need to freeze our joint savings account. Both parties need to agree. What if I'm trying to prevent financial fraud? Is someone stealing from the account? Me, my wife keeps giving money to her brother, who I believe is scamming us. Manager got involved. Explained that with joint accounts, either party can freeze it to prevent withdrawals, but both need to agree to unfreeze it. Perfect. Froze it. Our checking stayed active for bills, but the savings with $47,000 locked down. Got home to World War III. Lydia, "I can't believe you do this." Me, "I can't believe you've given your brother $15,000 of our house down payment. He's family. So am I. So is our future. That money took us 3 years to save. You don't understand. He raised me after Mom died. I owe him. You don't owe him our entire savings." She stormed off, slept in the guest room, but I wasn't budging. Damon had been bleeding us dry with his sob stories, and I was done enabling it. Next morning, Damon called me directly. First red flag. He never calls me. "Hey brother, heard there's some confusion with the bank?" "No confusion. Account's frozen." "Come on, man. Lydia promised to help with my situation." "What situation exactly?" "Landlord's being unreasonable. Wants 3 months up front." "Didn't she just pay your rent last month?" "Different place. Had to move. Previous landlord was toxic." "Send me your lease. I'll look it over." "Why you being difficult? Just unfreeze the account." "Send the lease. We'll talk." He hung up. Never sent anything, because there was no lease. I was starting to see the pattern. That evening, Lydia tried a different approach. "Can we at least talk about this rationally?" "Sure. Show me receipts for the $15,000 we've given Damon." "Receipts?" "Rent receipts, utility bills, anything showing where our money went." I don't have those, but he needed it." "For what specifically?" "Bills, rent, food. He posts Instagram stories from restaurants every night. New clothes, that motorcycle?" "He's trying to maintain appearances for job interviews." "What job interviews? He hasn't worked in 2 years." She didn't have answers. Just blind faith in her brother. But I was done being the ATM. Update 1. Damon escalated quick when he realized the money tap was off. Started with emotional manipulation. Day 3. Posted on Facebook about family abandoning you in your darkest hour and betrayal from those closest to you. Lydia saw it and cried. Day 4. Group text to their family about his emergency situation and how I was controlling Lydia's money. Failed to mention it was our money. Their aunt called Lydia, "Your husband won't help Damon? That's cold." Their cousin texted me, "Bro, just help him out. Family first." I responded to the group text with facts. $15,000 given in 4 months. No receipts or proof of expenses. Damon's Instagram showing daily restaurant visits. Screenshots of his emergencies. Notice how they're always exactly $3,000? Silence from the family after that. Day 5. Damon showed up at our house. 11 p.m. Banging on the door. "I need to talk to my sister." Me opening door but not letting him in. "She's asleep." Damon, "This is between family. You're not even blood." "I'm her husband. That's family." "You're turning her against me." "I'm protecting our future. There's a difference." "I could lose everything." "What everything? You don't have a job, a lease, or any assets. What exactly would you lose?" He actually paused, couldn't answer. "You wouldn't understand. Rich boy with your perfect life. I work 50 hours a week. Lydia works 45. That money you want, we earned it." He left, but not before keying my car. Yeah, caught him on the doorbell camera. Sent the footage to Lydia. He was upset. "You provoked him." Me, I answered the door. "How is that provocation?" You're making him desperate. He's been desperate for 6 years, nothing changed except the bank account. But Damon's biggest mistake was yet to come. He decided to go around me. Day 7. Lydia came home excited. Lydia, Damon found a solution. He's getting a loan, just needs a cosigner. No, I wasn't asking you, I already agreed. You can't cosign without unfreezing the account. Bank will need to verify assets. Then unfreeze it. Me? Not until I see this loan paperwork. She called Damon on speaker. Big mistake. Just tell him it's handled. I've got a guy who can push it through. What guy? What bank? It's alternative lending. You wouldn't understand. Try me. Look, just have Lydia sign and we're good. $50K loan, I only need 30, she can keep 20. Why would Lydia keep any? It's a loan, not free money. For helping me out, like a finder's fee. Even Lydia looked confused. I grabbed the phone. That's loan fraud, Damon. You're asking my wife to commit fraud. It's not fraud, it's creative financing. It's a felony. He hung up. Lydia sat there, processing. He said it was legitimate? Has anything Damon's done in 6 years been legitimate? She didn't answer, but doubt was creeping in. Finally, update 2. The loan scam failing sent Damon into desperation mode. He tried everything. First, the health scare. Damon texted Lydia, at the hospital, chest pains, might be serious, can't afford tests. Lydia panicked. I stayed calm. Me? Which hospital? Lydia called around. No hospital in the area had a patient named Damon Rodriguez. When confronted, he claimed he gave a fake name for privacy. Right. Then the business opportunity. Damon, I found an investment. Food truck. Only need $20K to start. We'll be partners. Send the business plan. It's all verbal agreements. More authentic that way. That's not how businesses work. You corporate types don't understand entrepreneurship. Asked for the food truck seller's info. Never got it, because there was no food truck. But the mask really slipped when he tried the nuclear option. Damon called Lydia crying, I'm in trouble. I owe some people money. Dangerous people. What people? How much? $15K. They're threatening me. Call the police. Can't involve cops. They'll kill me. Then we definitely call the police. No, just pay them. I took the phone. Give me their contact. I'll handle it. You can't. If they only deal with me, then we're calling the police. What's the address? I can't. Because they don't exist. He exploded. Started screaming about family loyalty, how I ruined his life, how Lydia was brainwashed by me. Then he said something that changed everything. Damon, I should have never introduced you to. Worst mistake of my life. Could have kept the gravy train going. Lydia heard that. Face went white. Gravy train? I didn't mean, Lyd, you know I love you. Have you been lying this whole time? It's not lying, it's surviving. You live in your perfect house with your perfect husband. I have nothing. Because you don't work. Damon, work is slavery. I'm too smart for that. The call ended with Lydia hanging up on him. First time ever. That night, she asked to see our bank statements. All of them. I pulled 3 years of records. The pattern was obvious. Every emergency was exactly $3,000. Transfers always happened on Fridays. His social media showed vacations during his medical emergencies, restaurant check-ins during his I can't afford food phases. Lydia cried, not dramatic tears, quiet realizing you've been played tears. Lydia, I'm an idiot. Me, you're not, you love your brother. He exploited that. Unfreeze the account. You sure? Yes, but we're changing the rules, both signatures for any withdrawal over $500. We went to the bank together next morning, set up the dual approval. Then Lydia did something I didn't expect. She texted Damon, no more money, ever. Get a job. His response was predictable. Called her every name imaginable. Threatened to cut her off. Said she was choosing me over family. Lydia's response, I'm choosing my future. You should try it. Final update, Damon's complete meltdown was spectacular to watch. When the money dried up, his true colors showed. Week 1. Posted constantly about fake family and blood meaning nothing. Tagged Lydia in everything. She blocked him. Week 2, showed up at her work. Security escorted him out when he started yelling about owing him. Her boss just did a restraining order. Week 3, the other relatives he'd been scamming started comparing notes. Turns out we weren't the only ones. Aunt Marina had given him $8,000. Cousin Felix lost $5,000. Even their elderly uncle had been hit for $3,000. The family group chat became an audit of Damon's scams. Total $31,000 in 2 years. But karma came calling in the best way possible. Remember that dangerous people he owed money to? Turns out, partially true. He did owe money to the IRS. See, Damon had been collecting unemployment while working under the table at various jobs. Also claimed to be a consultant on taxes, but never reported the cash income. Someone not saying who might have suggested to cousin Felix, who works at an accounting firm, that Damon's lifestyle didn't match his reported income. Felix did some digging. Public records showed Damon owned an LLC. That LLC had contracts. Those contracts showed income he never reported. Felix, being a good citizen, filed a whistleblower report with the IRS. 2 weeks later, Damon's Instagram went from restaurant selfies to "anyone know a good tax attorney?" The investigation revealed $67,000 in unreported income over 3 years. Fraudulent unemployment claims totaling $23,000. Back taxes, penalties, and interest, $45,000. But the best part? He tried to claim the family gifts as loans to reduce his tax burden. Except he had no loan documents, no repayment records, nothing. Called Lydia in a panic. "I need $10,000 for a lawyer." I thought work was slavery? This is serious. So was our house down payment. You're really going to let me go to prison? You're not going to prison. You're going to payment plans and wage garnishment. Time to get that job. He called me next, first time since the freeze. "Damon, you did this." "Did what?" "Report your fraud. That was your family, not me. You turned them against me. You stole $31,000 from them. That turned them against you." "It wasn't stealing. They offered. After you lied about emergencies." "I'll sue you for defamation." "With what lawyer? You can't afford one, remember?" Last update, Damon got a job. Not by choice. Court-ordered employment as part of his payment plan. Works at a warehouse, $18 per hour, 60% garnished for taxes. Posts about wage slavery and government theft daily. Nobody sympathizes. Lydia and I, we're good. We're good. Better than good. Without the constant Damon drama and drain on our finances, we bought our house. 3-bedroom, nice yard, room to grow. At closing, Lydia teared up. "Lydia, we almost lost this because of him." "Me, but we didn't. You saw through it." "You saw through it. I was blind." "Me, you were loyal. There's a difference." Her phone buzzed. Damon asking for just $500 for work boots. She showed me the text, then typed back, "Walmart has boots for $30. That's 1 hour of your wages. Budget better." Then blocked his new number. Best decision? Freezing that account. Saved our down payment, our relationship, and opened Lydia's eyes to who her brother really was. Damon still posts bitter memes about family betrayal. From his studio apartment that he pays for, with money he earns, from the job he has to keep. Turns out consequences are the best teacher, and the IRS doesn't accept but family as payment.